Hello, friends. It's a trailer reaction. That's what we're going to do today.
As demented as possible.
I am demented.
Demented.
I'm just demented with all this, all these trailers that we're gonna review, and the fact that the surpriseness of it. It's always a surprise. You know, it's like we don't watch these trailers before we go on the air with them talking about them. It's like we don't know what to expect, and we don't know what the hell we're talking about when we talk about them. We're like, is this a romantic film? Is this a comedy? Is this an action? We just sort of wing it, and that's kind of fun, but it's also kind of scary a little bit because I hope we're interpreting it properly.
Well, that's why we sound like idiots sometimes.
Yeah.
3 idiots.
And
Which was a great movie, by the way.
And we don't know how to pronounce anything, which is also my segue into the title of this film, which is called, I'm going to pronounce, it's called in English, it's Depths, but in Hindi it is Gehrayaan. I'm going to actually put that up. So and feel free to, sort of like everybody say, let us know through comments how to pronounce that correctly, phonetically. I'm going to guess Gehraiyaan.
Gehraiyaan is what I would guess too.
Yeah. So it is a romantic comedy directed by Shakun Batra and starring Deepika Padukone, Ananya Panday, and Siddhant Chaturvedi.
Mark gets all the points because Burk and I are not pretending to even pronounce these.
Well, I'm sure I got some of maybe Padukone. It sounds, I got that one off a little bit. Who knows?
I can't pronounce American actors' names, so don't even ask.
But this one is coming to Amazon. I mean, it's on Amazon, and it's a romantic comedy, as Kathy said, and that's all we know about it.
It's easy to find.
Yes.
All right, so let's check this thing out.
Let's roll that.
I don't like being alone. I feel so stuck. मैं यहाँ extra classes ले रही हूँ to try and make this work. तुम क्या कर रहे हो?
बेकार में overreact मत करो यार.
जब हम छोटे थे, टी और मेरी life बिल्कुल same थी. But now it's just so different.
Guys, this is my fiance Zain. That's Alicia, my cousin.
Nice to meet you.
He looks like trouble.
I hope so.
Tuscany.
Karan, कचरा नीचे डालो यार.
अरे आधा मुंबई ऐसी जीता है.
Yeah, I want to live like the other half.
थोड़ा chance तो लेना पड़ेगा नहीं.
क्या बात है then? कहाँ तो एक assistant और अब देखो. Aren't you happy you met Tia?
Of course, auntie.
हम दूसरी तरफ भागते हैं.
इतनी आसानी से नहीं छोड़ेगा मुझे. वरना पक्का तो मेरे साथ भाग जाता.
Are you flirting?
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Cousin.
This is gonna get complicated.
Yeah.
I don't want to get hurt again.
Oh.
Here we go.
Look how happy everyone is.
2 couples going to Tuscany, the ocean, with trouble.
Yeah.
Trouble.
पूछ रही थी ना if this is real.
कभी घर पे नहीं रहता.
Yes.
शायद busy है.
Are you having an affair?
Do not freaking touch me.
Sort this shit out. Talk to Tia. That's it. मानेगी वो.
Then explain things to her.
You didn't feel guilty?
I did what I had to.
हम क्या कर रहे हैं?
You're doing it for yourself. Bloody selfish.
Risha, are you in any trouble with her?
पता नहीं मैं क्या सोच रही थी. You abandoned your own mother. Are we just messed up people?
हाँ, शायद.
Well,
I wasn't expecting a lot, but that looked pretty good.
It looks very complicated.
Very nice.
It's
gorgeous. Well staged. I mean,
right. And it looks serious. Looks like it has a serious relationship issues, and it looks like the acting is strong, and
it seems like a really modern film, like very modern. And it also doesn't have a lot of the films that we've seen with these trailers have had that sort of exaggerated reality look, the romantic films that have this sort of over the top, almost fine art looking cinematography. This one had a more realism look to it, like a more, like modern realism. These are real people, real events, and you don't get that sense that you're watching mythology or
hyper real,
larger than life stuff. These are like regular people, and that's kind of cool.
And I think like the other Amazon film, we've done a few, but one, Sardar Udham, was very grounded and dramatic. And I don't know if Amazon, when they get involved somehow, it seems like there's a more of a, maybe it's Western tinge to it or something, to maybe appeal to a worldwide audience, as opposed to some of the stuff that's seems more for Indian audiences.
Now that we saw this, I'm wondering like how much of these are just acquired films versus produced in conjunction with, because some they'll still put their logos on it, but it still could be purely Indian
distributing it.
I think it's an
American
Indian
at all.
No, I think it's an Indian film. I look at the production; it seems like it's fully produced in India. I'm just saying when maybe Amazon chooses the films that might have a little bit more of that feel to it. That's I don't know. At least
Amazon might be the ones who are thinking, how can we make this appeal to American audiences and English
Amazon
audience?
has a great stable of Indian films. I mean, they
have
a ton of great ones. So if anyone, besides even just this one, they do have a lot of great. You should just look under Indian films and just watch all of them, because there's a lot of great ones on there.
And Netflix is growing too. I mean, Manal Murali's on there. Luplapada is another one that just came out. So they're growing too. So it's great to see that, getting out, and we're finally, knowing about it. It's always been there, but we're just actually know that it's there.
I know,
it's a great big world that we've discovered.
And we can thank our friend John Wick out there. Common, not really Keanu Reeves or anything, but he is John Wick to us. And
he might be Keanu Reeves.
It could be him. I mean, we can't count that out.
Many more. PM Modi. I mean, there's just so many that are just fantastic that keep commenting and suggesting these films. And so we're realizing, hey, let's go out there and see what are the new releases, as well as the older films that people want us to review. So we're getting to them. But this one looks really like a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to forgive us for going back to the old films, because we haven't seen them. They're new to us. Yeah. And also, people ask us to, like, hey, check out this
we're catching up
film that we love, and it's like it's new for us.
And we like to watch the beloved, like if people have a film that has really resonated with them, even if it's 10 years old, like Barfi or Three Idiots, these are older films that people still talk about being masterpieces. I want to see those films, and I want to talk about them.
Absolutely.
So also I have some posters to just throw up here. So it's also the key art is also very glossy. I mean, this looks like, you have the great, I love the all the cool tones and the city tones in there. What do those texts say? Stop thinking about me, then get out of my head. Too late for that. So they're bringing in the technology social aspect of having your little secret text affair. And then you have this poster. It's kind of low res, but you can see the romance aspect here, but it's still the same blue tones. I mean, the movie has another beautiful color palette, very urban setting, very upscale. Looks like definitely a 1%ers mostly. But it looked really like, I thought it looked fascinating. I really like almost kind of Succession without the Succession part. A lot of like in these glass offices, and there's all this drama in there. It looks really good. I'm definitely checking this out.
The story that you don't, it's hard to write these kind of stories with these interpersonal relationship kind of stories. Those, I think sometimes, having attempted to be a writer in my life, I've felt like it's kind of easier to write things like science fiction or horror films, but then to actually come up with an idea about people in love and the complexities of relationships and real life and betrayals and
because people have lived that or lived parts of that, so it has to be realistic. And if you haven't lived it yourself, if your life has been free of all that sort of angst, it's tough to sort of not, come up with it and make it seem real and natural.
And it just and like you're saying, when it's not real, when it's based on somebody who's not really experienced with things like that, you can tell. I mean, it's like, okay, this person doesn't know what the hell they're talking about.
I really liked the copy line too. I thought it was a really great copy line that says something. I'm paraphrasing. I'm trying to do it from memory, but it says something like behind the lies is a secret. Yeah. I love the idea that like they're sort of insinuating there's something even darker than what they're even showing us. Like, what's up with this guy? What's going on with these people? So, but it looks like kind of, it's got that Big Little Lies feel to me, like these these affluent people out there. Oh, we have the perfect life, which it looks like it is, and then oh my God, there's so much trash.
Well, people tend to imagine that people who live like that. Oh, it must be wonderful. It must
No
be all
problems.
just roses and wine and fun times. But it's like they have the same same issues that the real people have. So
yeah, this looks really good. I'm very interested in this. This is going to be very interesting. So
yes,
all right then. So there we are.
Available on Amazon, and we're available everywhere.
All the time. You'll be so sick of us. Here, I'm going to get above the hi, I'm up here.
Rub my nose on the sea. Okay.
All right. See you guys next time.
I was tasting the N.
It was tasty. Tastes like banana.
Tastes like banana.
See you guys next time. Take care.
I don't know why.
So stupid. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.